Do you want to build real, lasting wealth in 2026? What if I told you it doesn't start with a lucky lottery ticket or a risky stock pick? It starts with your daily routine. The wealthiest people in the world share a set of simple, powerful habits that anyone can adopt. And today, I'm going to break down the 3 most important ones for you, updated for 2026. These aren't complicated financial strategies. They're small daily actions that compound over time into massive success. We're going to talk about how you start your day, what you do with your money, and how you invest in your greatest asset, yourself. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to completely transform your financial future. Stick with me, because these 3 habits are the real secret to building wealth. Let's dive into the first habit. Wake up early and plan your day. This isn't just about having more hours, it's about owning your morning before the world owns you. When you wake up before the chaos, before the emails, the notifications, the demands of others start flooding in, you create a window of opportunity for yourself. This is your time for clarity, focus, and intentional action. Think about it. The most successful people, from CEOs to top athletes, almost universally credit their morning routine for their productivity and mindset. Your morning sets the tone for your entire day. If you start it rushed and reactive, you'll spend the rest of the day playing catch-up. But if you start it with purpose, you're in the driver's seat. So what does a powerful morning routine look like? It doesn't have to be complicated. It could be as simple as this. Wake up, drink a glass of water, and then spend just 5 minutes planning. Don't check your phone yet. Grab a notebook or a journal and write down the top 3 most important things you need to accomplish today. These are your big wins, the tasks that will move the needle the most. This simple act of prioritization ensures you're focused on what truly matters, not just what's urgent. After you've set your priorities, you can layer in other powerful activities. Maybe you spend 10 minutes meditating or practicing mindfulness to calm your mind. Or perhaps you do a quick 20-minute workout to energize your body and brain. Reading a few pages of a book or journaling about your goals are also fantastic options. The key is to find what works for you and make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Let's imagine a young professional. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah used to wake up at the last possible minute, grabbing her phone, scrolling through social media, and then rushing out the door feeling stressed. She was always busy but never felt like she was making real progress. Then she decided to start waking up just 1 hour earlier. In that hour, she plans her top 3 priorities, does a quick home workout, and listens to an inspiring podcast while getting ready. The change was incredible. She arrives at work feeling calm, focused, and in control. She tackles her most important tasks first, and her productivity has skyrocketed, leading to more recognition and opportunities at her job. That's the power of owning your morning. Start tomorrow. Set your alarm just 30 minutes earlier and write down your top 3 priorities. It's a small change that will create a huge ripple effect in your life. Now for the second habit, and it's a big one. Save and invest consistently, no matter how small the amount. A lot of people think you need a ton of money to start investing, but that's one of the biggest myths out there. The real secret is not the amount you start with, but the consistency of your actions. Saving $10 a day is more powerful than saving $300 once a month because it builds an unbreakable habit. The key to making this effortless is automation. We live in an age where technology can do the heavy lifting for us. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a savings account every single payday. Even better, set up automatic investments. Most brokerage apps and robo-advisors allow you to automatically invest a set amount of money every week or every month into your chosen funds. You set it once and it works for you in the background, building your wealth while you sleep. This pay-yourself-first strategy ensures that you reprioritizing your financial future before you have the chance to spend that money elsewhere. So where should you invest? For most people starting out, the simplest and most effective options are low-cost index funds or ETFs, which are exchange-traded funds. An S&P 500 index fund, for example, lets you own a tiny piece of the 500 largest companies in the U.S. You're not trying to pick winning stocks. You're betting on the overall growth of the market, which has historically trended upwards over the long term. It's a diversified and proven strategy. Of course, to save and invest, you need to know where your money is going. This is where tracking your expenses comes in. You don't have to create a super detailed budget if that feels overwhelming. Just use a simple app or even a notebook to track your spending for 1 month. The goal is to identify where your money is leaking. Are you spending $100 a month on coffee? $200 on subscriptions you don't use? Finding these leaks allows you to redirect that money towards your investment goals. Let's look at an example. Imagine you start by investing just $200 a month. It might not feel like much, But with an average annual return of say 8%, after 5 years, you'd have over $14,000. After 10 years, that grows to over $36,000. After 20 years, it's over $100,000. The majority of that growth comes from compounding your money, earning money. That's how wealth is built. Not through one big win, but through thousands of small, consistent, automated actions over time. This brings us to our third, and arguably most important, wealth habit. Learn daily and expand your skills. Your ability to earn is directly tied to your ability to learn. Just like money, knowledge compounds. The more you learn, the more connections you can make, the more problems you can solve, and the more valuable you become. In a world that's changing faster than ever, standing still is the same as moving backward. The rich don't just invest their money, they relentlessly invest in themselves. So how can you make learning a daily habit? It's easier than you think. You don't need to enroll in a formal university program. You can read for 30 minutes a day. Nonfiction books are a goldmine of condensed wisdom from the world's smartest people. You can listen to podcasts during your commute or while you're at the gym. There are brilliant minds sharing their expertise for free on every topic imaginable. You can take online courses on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or Skillshare to learn specific high-income skills like coding, digital marketing, graphic design, or sales. The critical part of this habit is not just consuming information, but applying it. Knowledge is only potential power. Action is real power. When you learn a new concept from a book, try to apply it that same day. If you take a course on public speaking, volunteer to give a presentation at work. If you learn a new sales technique, use it on your next call. This immediate application solidifies the knowledge and turns it into a real skill. Equally important is the company you keep. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Surround yourself with people who are growth-minded, who are learning, building, and pushing themselves. Join a mastermind group, attend industry conferences, or even just engage in online communities related to your interests. These people will challenge you, inspire you, and open doors to opportunities you never knew existed. Consider someone who works in customer service. They decide they want to increase their income, so they start spending an hour every evening learning about digital marketing through online courses. They create a small project for a local business for free to build a portfolio. As they apply their new skills, they get better and more confident. Within a year, they're able to transition into a junior marketing role with a significant pay increase. A few years later, with continued learning, they're a marketing manager earning double or triple their old salary. This all started with the simple, daily habit of learning. So let's quickly recap the 3 simple wealth habits for 2026. First, wake up early and plan your day. Own your morning to own your life. Second, save and invest consistently. Automate your finances and let compounding do the heavy lifting. And third, learn daily and expand your skills. Invest in yourself, because you are your greatest asset. These habits seem simple, and they are, but simple is not the same as easy. The challenge isn't in understanding them, it's in doing them, day after day. The key is to start today. Don't wait for the new year, for Monday, or for when you feel ready. Start small. Wake up 15 minutes earlier. Automate a $5 investment. Read for 10 minutes. The momentum you build from these small initial actions will be the fuel that drives your transformation. Remember, small daily actions, when done consistently, compound into massive, life-changing results. Your future self is depending on the choices you make today. You have the power to build the life and the wealth you desire. It all starts with these 3 habits. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build a richer life. Now go out there and start building. I'll see you in the next video.